It's 8 a.m. from Fox 35. This is Good Day Orlando.
All right, the key to inventing something is to figure out what drives you crazy and then ask yourself, how am I going to fix this?
That's what one Central Florida couple did after spending too much money on dog beds. Fox 35's Lauren Johnson has more on the wash and zip.
I am having the time of my life.
Almost 2 years ago, Stan Pelz stepped into a new venture that he knew absolutely nothing about.
I'm playing Mr. Mom a bit, taking my son to school and picking him up and things like that, running errands.
His wife is busy working as a speech therapist, so the family keeps benefits since Stan quit his job after 20 years in sales and management.
So you weren't scared to leave your secure job of 20 years to say, let's try this?
No, I was very nervous about it.
His new title, co-owner and inventor of the wash and zip pet bed.
She came up with the idea, and I thought, man, this is brilliant. I think we might want to give this a try.
The thought born out of complete frustration with dog beds.
Our dog at the time, Lulu, had just always been a stinky dog. So inevitably, when we get a new dog bed, after a couple months, that bed would end up smelling like Lulu.
The 35-pound yellow lab and beagle mix carried a strong stench that would soil the beds. They tried washing them, bleaching them, spraying them, but nothing could fight the funk.
How are you going to clean the whole thing? You can't just take a big, huge, bulky bed and throw it in your washer and dryer.
So something had to give. The family's furry friend was becoming a source of frustration, and then Stan's wife had an idea. Instead of a bed, how about a blanket?
I think that the key to inventing something is figure out something that drives you crazy, something that drives you nuts, and then tell yourself, okay, how can I fix this thing?
Then a seamstress added a zipper. They made a small batch that sold in no time. Friends offered feedback, and it was the beginning of something new.
It actually took a solid 3.5 years until we got our first shipment of beds, and that was April of 2012. And since then, we've sold close to 4,000 beds.
Being an internet-based business has helped him pull in dog lovers from all over.
Start getting customers from California, and now folks in Canada, folks from outside the country, France, Australia. So it's been really cool to see people hearing about it all over the planet.
And from the reviews we found online, Stan's customers are happy, posting pictures and spreading the word on social media, which has proved to be his saving grace.
I already hit one big pop where we picked up a new customer that literally overnight our business doubled to tripled. So if I can just continue doing that along the way, we'll be successful.
Stan is a one-man show who does it all, including packing and shipping from a modest Seminole County warehouse. He says right now, he's just living the dream.
If I was going to retire, I would do exactly what I'm doing right now. So I almost feel like I'm retired.
In Seminole County, Lauren Johnson, Fox 35 News.
All right, we're excited to be joined right now by Stan Pelz, along with his business coach. You probably remember her as our life coach as well, Jen Lee, joining us this morning. Good to see you both. Thanks for being here.
Yes.
What a great idea, first of all. I mean, when you come up with something like this, just taking it from the idea stage to actually making it happen is a huge, huge thing.
It really is.
What was that like for you?
I'm having the time of my life. It was exciting. It was very difficult to get the whole manufacturing process down pat, but I believed in the concept of it, and I just put in extra hours and made it happen. It's become a big success, so it's a good product.
So talk to me about how it works. We've got a couple examples here, and we want to make sure we show Emma down here too, because she's so precious.
Right.
She's being so good.
She's so cute.
She's so happy on her bed.
I love it.
She's our little 6-month-old rescue pup.
She is just beautiful. Okay,
Yeah.
so for the folks at home, this is so simple, because we have a dog bed at home for our dog that you have to unzip it, you take it off. The stuff inside never gets clean, because I don't even know how to clean that, but you don't have to worry about that with this.
Right. So the idea here is we call this the world's cleanest pet bed, and when these get dirty and stinky, like sometimes dog beds do, you just unzip it, and then the whole thing goes in the washer and dryer at home.
I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Jen, when Stan came to you with this idea, I mean, obviously, you see a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
Did a light bulb go off in your head like, this is a winner?
Well, yeah, actually, a good friend of Stan's emailed me and said, you've got to check out Stan and the pet bed. And so he and I just started talking recently. And the thing that he's done right is that he took something that everybody's using and have already complained about and said, how can I make this a little bit better? And honestly, like, why didn't anybody else think of this? Hello?
It seems so simple.
It seems so simple. But what he's doing so right is that he saved his pennies, he saved his dollars. He said, you know what, I'm going to use my sales career to figure out how to be able to sell this product, and he's focusing mostly online, which I think is a really smart move on his part, as opposed to going straight to high-end retail, you know, to the big box retailers.
But he's at the beginning stages. I mean, we saw a video of him doing this all by himself. God bless you, Stan. But he's going to have to hire some people eventually, right?
Right. Yeah, that's the tough part with entrepreneurs in this stage, is that they think that they have to save money by doing it themselves. In reality, the second they start outsourcing certain aspects to their business starts to soar, because Stan's talent is in sales. So he should be having those bigger conversations. He should be the face of the product, and obviously Sweet Emma's doing a great job too. And doing more of the PR and stuff that only Stan can do versus, like, you know, closing up boxes and shipping.
So is your dream in the end to be selling these at Walmart and Target and these big box retailers? I mean, is that what you would like to see eventually, or is that scary?
I'll sell them anywhere people want to buy them. That's fine with me. I mean, right now it's been just mostly direct. People all over the state or all over the country and all over the world are finding out about it through the internet and some small pet stores. But I'm sure that eventually these big opportunities will come up because it's a good product. So I'm okay with going to the big box stores, but that's probably a ways off.
That's amazing. Oh, all right, so what advice do you give to people at home who have an idea and that's as far as it's gotten?
Yeah, number one, start socking your money away because you're going to need it. Additionally, I'd say start talking to as many people as possible, because you never know where your next opportunity is going to come from. So throw enough darts and eventually some will hit. And then lastly, I'd say start assembling your team, because a lot of people don't know how to do sales and marketing, so there's folks out there that help with that.
Lawyers.
Yeah, the internet, things like that. There's a lot of people out there that can help you with it, so don't try to figure it all out yourself.
People like Jen, too.
That's right.
Okay, tell people how they can find you and where they can buy one of these.
Yeah, we sell most of our beds through our website, which is washandzippetbed.com. So it's wash, the letter N, zippetbed.com. And then also on our website, there's a list of local retailers that will sell our bed also.
How much do they cost, if you don't mind my asking?
Yeah, the smallest one's about $40 all the way up to $110 for the extra large bed that we have.
How big your dog is, right?
Exactly.
From Dachshunds to Great Danes. I love it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Stan, what a pleasure.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity.
Good luck, Jen, always.
Of course,
Love you much.
of course.
All right, John, let's send it back to you.